Boys, we're back. So the lights went off and I did a little bit of an oopsie. You know, so I have a system set up, like a brake system, where if the lights go off, even like my computer and my Wi-Fi do not lose power, you know, for a certain amount of time. And I had plugged in, like I didn't have it plugged in into the system the right way, so everything just shut off, you know. But now I have it plugged in the right way, so even if the lights go off, I still have power on my computer and my Wi-Fi. So yeah, lights just went off, but we're back now. And also my Streamlabs just like reset like weirdly, like I don't know, it's kind of weird. It's like it didn't, like the tables and stuff like that. It's just, you couldn't see it anymore. So I have to fix it real quickly, but it should be fine now. So we're good. We're back in the game. Back in the game. That's I was playing those tables in the meantime while I was fixing it. Oh, so I gotta pay a little bit of attention because I lost some time back while I was doing all this stuff. Got 3 bit to say is 10 here. I'm just going flats. Interesting boards. Let's start off with a check call and then reevaluates. We're gonna have to make another post because the link obviously changed. Hey, what's up guys? So the lights did go off, but I did a little bit of an oopsie because usually I have a brake system, so even if the power goes off, I don't lose power to my computer and my Wi-Fi. But for some reason I didn't have it plugged in correctly, so I did it now. So now we're back online, boys. Back to the stream. All right. A screen. Right, so it should be back, yeah, in like 40 seconds I should see myself and everything should be good. All right, so we posted again on socials. So I have a system set up, like a break system, where if the light... Alright, it looks like it works again. Perfect. Jacked it off. Let's defense. Interesting board. Start off with a check call. If he checks back, then we're going to be overbidding the turn. Got another hand here on the side table. I'll show you guys in a sec. Ace jack suited. Let's squeeze. You take it down. Aces. Let's see what happens here. Ooh, nice, interesting. So let's 4-bet this. Don't want to make it too big though. 14. Let's make it 18, I think. Maybe a bit smaller. Let's make it 16. Don't want to go too big, we're in position. And it is a cold 4-bet. Jams, nice, let's go. Kings. Nice, we hold the first one, let's hold the second one. It's a $480 pot. That's a king. Alright, we gotta chop it up again. It's hard to win the poker if you can't win those, you know what I mean? That's just the way it goes. Hey Jack, welcome back to the stream, brother. Appreciate you tuning in. So Queen Jack here, we opened, he called, and we're going to go for a check call. Check the turn. And we'll go check, check. Did we win with the Queen Jack? I'm curious, I didn't see it. We did. He mucked, I don't know what he had. kings on the other table here. Show you guys. Bet this. Vámonos. Ace king. Let's win this one. Alright, first one is ours. That's good that we faded that diamond. Just gonna fade the queen. Alright, nice. We won one. That's good. Nine, 10 here. We decide to bet this board, and on the turn we're going to continue betting. I don't think I need to overbet this though. I don't think there's a reason for me to overbet. I'm just going to continue betting here. Is this a blind on blind situation here? I didn't pay attention. Doesn't matter. We take it down. We took it down. Falling against the Duke 3-bet there. Right, so we won a little double up there, which is quite nice. With the kings, would have been nice if we hold it with the aces as well. That way we would have started climbing our way out of the hole again. After that 500NL hand. We got a flush draw here, let's see what happens. Start off with a check call against Knit City. Flush on a turn, which is nice. Let's see what happens here. So I guess we're just gonna purely check call again. So he checks back. Do I have some overbets on the river here? Maybe put some of my bluffs into an overbet as well. I'm just gonna bet 3/4. Don't have a time bank because of that disconnection that I had, so I'm not gonna risk it. Okay, we get a call, which is good. let's have a little count on how much we are winning or losing today. I can give you guys a little bit of an update. I'm gonna see with the King 7 here. I don't really have much, so. So we are. So we're down only 400 bucks, about 400 bucks today. So that's fine. You know, we're winning a little bit back. You know, if we won that ace versus king hand, we would be close to even. But we're getting there. It's gotta change sooner or later, though. Instead of being down every single time at the start of the session, it would be nice to be up sometimes. Although yesterday we were up at the start of the session. And then it just went downhill from there. Let's see here. Ace queen, let's open it up. Three bet the ace 10 suited and the 5, so I guess I'll just fold. Flop the ace queen offsuit here. Do you want to bet this or check this back? I think there's a lot of checking on this board, right? I'm gonna start off with a check. Even sometimes with a flush, I'll check this back just because we check a lot on this board. So I think the real question is here, when he bets here, do I still jam, you know? Because sometimes I do check back my flushes this way, and then I can still sometimes rep a flush, you know what I mean? If I do this. So do I do this? I just rip it? Yeah, I will. The fact that I still check back flushes sometimes on the flop is good enough for me to have to sometimes bluff as well with this exact combo. Because otherwise I never bluff in this spot. Let's see if he finds the folds. Nice. Very important though, that you do sometimes check back those flushes. You know, on these types of board textures where you're supposed to be checking a lot, because if you don't, then, you know, this bluff makes no sense. But we got it through, which is nice. We picked up a nice spot there, 218 bucks. And the waiting is for the 510. Looks like a 510 just started. Didn't see it in time though. So I'm on the waiting list. Looks like a good table too. I'm second on the list here. Looks like a pretty good table. Hopefully we get a seat in time, although I doubt it. You know, it's very difficult. When you don't get a seat in time, it's very difficult to get a seat afterwards. There's a lot of 2550 battling today. They're battling hard. Do a flop the ace queen offsuit here. Do you want to bet this or check this back? Looking at ace queen offsuit hands. Now we got 8. Let's see what happens. That's flat against 2-8 from small blinds. We got a bunch of flats from small blind against early position, so. Not a great flop. Ace 10 suited here, opening from the cutoff, 100NL table. But there's another 200 just started too. I'm going to put myself on the waiting list. Hopefully I can get a seat soon. Alright, ace 10 here, not a super bad board. I'm going to see bet on this against the small blinds. I think I can just go with third here. Turn we're going to be continuing. I don't think I want to overbet though on this turn. Just do a regular size. Fold. I called from a small bet the jack 9 suited against the hijack open here. Against C money, I want to play some pots with him, so I decided to flat it. So he checks back. We're going to be betting the turn. Do I want to overbet their bets? No, just going to regular bet here. I think 3/4 is fine. I can do this with obviously bear type of hands and obviously with flush draws, straight draws. He raises me because we just fold. Not much we can do. Not much we can do there. So the 4-5 suited here against Ratata, well, 3-bet this from the blue lines. I'll mix it up sometimes, 3-bet in call. He folds. Oh, look, the lights, the electricity just went off. The electricity just went off. But I have power on my computer and my Wi-Fi. So, luckily, you know, so it doesn't affect me. Hopefully it does come back though. Usually it does come back pretty fast. You know, usually when the lights go off during these times, during hurricanes, like in my area, usually it goes away and it comes back like in less than a minute. For example, the brake that I'm using has capacity for about 30 minutes, probably 45 minutes. So yeah, the lights just came back on now. So the lights just came back on and now the brake just shuts off and it goes back to regular power, which is really, really nice. And a brake like that just doesn't even cost that much money. It costs like it's like I think $100 maybe, $110, something like this. And I mean, if you're playing poker, I mean, it's just, you know, if you're playing poker in Mexico, it is a must. You know, it's just 100% necessary because the power here, there's sometimes power outages, and it's not like you get power outage for like a long periods of time, depending on the area that you're in, but sometimes it will be like, you know, a minute or 60 seconds, 90 seconds, you know what I mean? Sometimes it's even just 10 seconds. But obviously, if you don't have, you know, that backup, then it takes like 5 minutes for you to turn that computer on, you know, get back at the tables, and you know, and you probably just lost like all the hands that you had available, you know what I mean? And so with that break, I put one in my modem, I put one here on my computer as well, my entire setup. And now just if the power goes out, I still have power for like at least 30 to 45 minutes. Hey, what's up, Jack? Welcome back to the stream, Jack Gordon. Appreciate it. So yesterday we got 8 in the tournament. You know, final table bubble. Unfortunate, but you know, it is what it is. I'm happy with the results. I mean, we won some money back that we lost in cash games. We lost that huge hand with aces versus jacks pre-flop. Winning that hand, that was an absolute like monstrous hand. If we won that hand, we're the chip leader and we're basically cruising and we're going to be putting a lot of pressure. But yeah, we lost that hand jack on the turn. Not much we can do there. And yeah, but apart from that, we just, you know, we tried to survive. In the end, we got eliminated with ace jack versus ace king. And we got 8th place. But it is what it is, you know. I'm still happy with the results. I don't play that many tournaments online anymore, so when I do, I run pretty good when I do, like in general. Like all the tournaments I've played, like this year online, I've just been doing really well. Even live, I mean, I played one tournament this year live, and I played the main event, WCP main event, and I cashed as well. The end of the year though, I'm gonna be playing some more tournaments live, because at the end of the month, the 30th, I'm going to Vegas, and I'm gonna be playing the NAPT. I'm gonna be playing the entire schedule, you know, as much as I can. I'm gonna play the main events, the 5K. I'm gonna play some side events and all that stuff. I'm just gonna go to play tournaments, you know what I mean? So that's gonna be fun. Try to work a little bit on my hand and mob, you know. I've got a pretty good resume in tournaments online. I think probably around 5-6 million in cashes, but I think live, I never played much tournaments live, so I gotta work a little bit on my hand and mob, you know. So I'm gonna be going to NAPT later this month, and I'm gonna be going as well to WPT at the end of the year. And we'll see how it goes. If it goes well, maybe I'll go to the Bahamas as well. If I can maybe get a nice cash, maybe 100K, 150K, then I'll go to the Bahamas as well and I'll play the 25K main event. We got side table here. We flop a flush against Harry. So checks back. I'm going to be. I think I'll just check again on the turn and check raise the turn. Also got queens here on top left. Let's see what happens. Goes check again, and he checks the turn. I'm gonna bet small on the river now. Or should I just check? I'm gonna bet actually one big blind. Yeah, one big blind. See what it does. I lose against 9x's obviously and some 10x's, but maybe he'll call it ace 5. I bet one big blind. And raise just fold. Pretty unfortunate right now. So with the queens, I'm going to start with a bet here. I'm going to bet small, one quarter. I can still get some value from my hands, and it just plays better betting my entire range here. Hey, what's up, Flash Jumper? Thank you for tuning in, bro. Appreciate it. So queens now, we'll just check back. That's a good river. Let's see what he does. I'm kind of hoping for a small bet. That's kind of what I want to see. A check or a small bet. I don't want to see too big of a bet. That's a big bet though. So what do I win against? I still win against 8-9. You know, some gut shots that he missed, although it's not nice that I block queens there. You know, I have the queen in my hand. It's really not nice. But I think I still need to call though, right? It's sort of big size though. Big size. I don't like that big size. But I don't think I should fold this hand though. That's tough. Like, it's one of the best hands that I have that's not an ace, right? So yeah. No, get the ace this time. At least we didn't, he didn't want to flip pre-flop. That's kind of nice. That's at least something. We saved some money in that aspect. think I'm gonna open it 10-7 here. Try to play ball against Snit City. Got a few hands here. Take most of them down, still have a 10-7. Get 3-bet there, it folds. And leave this table. So I got 3-bet here by Ratata. Mix between 4-bet and call, I guess, in a spot like this. So I'll start off with a call. And with the ace-jack, I'm going to start with a small bet now on the turn, make my delayed c-bets. And with the ace-queen here, do I want to 4-bet this or just fold against Diaz, who's 3-betting here? I think I'm just going to fold. I think he's going to be somewhat stronger by 3-betting this guy, so I'm just going to fold. And with the tens here, I guess we'll flat. And the ace-jack, I guess we'll value it now on the river. Yes, I got bubble final table. Final table is 7-handed. Because all games in CoinPoker are 7-handed, and I got 8. Almost Jack, almost Jack Gordon. So tens here, bets again. I just fold the tens and call again. Play some 500NL in the meantime, the side table here, the spot open. So at this moment today we are losing about 400 bucks still. So basically we're losing that one bind that we lost at 500 today. At this moment. The action is alright, it's not crazy, but alright. Poster. So we got some hands here. Ace deuce suited, ace queen offsuit. Do I want to 3-bet this ace queen offsuit? I don't think so. Alright, not much going on at the moment. Opening the force from the hijack. Got kings on the side table. Let's put this one over here. Oh, we get 4-bet by mid-city. Interesting. See what happens. We're obviously going to be jamming. There's not much else I can do. Let's just hope he has queens or ace king. He snap folds, okay. With the force here, I'm gonna start off with a overbet here, I think. Oh, let's get to small blind, never mind. Against the small blind, I'm not gonna do that. I'm actually gonna check back against the small blinds. I think if he checks river, I was gonna bet the river if he checks, just to get rid of the 8s and stuff. But if he bets, I just folds. Right, we got a seat at the 200 table, which is quite nice. Let's leave this table here. Here we go, another 200s. See here, king 9 offsuit. We're gonna open this. It folded too, not anymore. And the ace deuce as well. Got a little handier side table here with the ace 10. We're gonna bet this flop from the hijack. Big blind defended. Turn I might overbet, but not necessary. We got 5s here, bottom left. Multi-way. We go to the flop. Is there some leading here multi-way? I don't think so, right? I can just check. Big bets, which is quite interesting. He bets multi-way here in this board. We got a call. I guess we just call. I don't think I can raise this. I don't think it's necessary either. Oh, it's not the turn we're looking for. Folds. Interesting. Not much going on at the moment. No 500NL either at the moment. There's a new guy starting table muscles. Who is this guy? I've never seen him before. Hey, what's up, Flash Jumper? Welcome back. Thanks for watching, by the way. So basically, Flash Jumper, so the stream is on a 5-minute delay. That's what the delay is, you know? So when you chat, I see it right away, right? So I respond, but you will see me respond in 5 minutes. So 5-minute delay to protect my hand, basically, right? Because if people are sitting at my table, and that way they can't see my hand in real time. So I got the ace-9 here, but a 4-bet. I could flat this, and I could 4-bet this. I think both are fine. I'm gonna opt for a flat this time. Maybe it's a small blind, there's a bit more 4-betting. I guess the big blind, maybe there's a bit more flatting. So I call it these once with the ace-9, then see what happens on turn. Interesting turn. A bit big on the turn. We're just going to continue calling. Let's see what happens on the river. Ooh, that's a gin river. Oh. I'm gonna enjoy that river for a little bit against Harry. That's a nice one. He's not gonna see it coming either. He checks. We're gonna be jamming. So I'm definitely have some bluffs here, right? Some smoother broadways which have a pair and a straight draw. So the electricity just went out again. Good thing I have my breaks. Harry folds, unfortunately. With that BB here, I don't know if you guys hear it, but that's basically my break that just activated. Got a little side action here. Ace queen. So we got a 500NL table that just started, so let's sit at that one. Gonna get rid of a 100NL table here. With ace queen here, I'm gonna overbet the turn. With the queen jack. And this time the electricity has been out for a bit longer than normal. Usually comes back pretty fast, but this time it's been out for a little while. Let's 3-bet this ace-10 suited. He folds. I gotta see that another 200NL table, so let's close this last 100NL that I have. Alright, so we got 7 200NL tables and 1 500NL table. Hopefully the lights do come back though. So you guys can probably hear that beep, right? That's my break. If it doesn't come back, then I'm gonna have to turn off the stream, unfortunately. But we'll see. Eight seven suit here. We're gonna call 3 bets. I'm gonna bet the turn now. What size do I want to use here? I can go half pot, I think. Actually, no, I'm gonna go small. Alright, my light just came back. Nice, just in time. Good thing the electricity just came back. So on the river here, do I want to check this with the 7 or do I want to bet small? I'm gonna block bet actually. I'm gonna block because if he has 9s and 10s, I'm gonna lose a minimum if I block bet. I think I like that. 28-7. He raises me, which is quite interesting. So he checks back the flop and then he raises me. So you're just telling me you have jacks? It's really weird. I think I'm gonna have to call him. I don't know who this guy is, but it's so weird. And I blocked a straight too, right? Like you just have a flush draw you miss and just play it this way. Interesting, interesting. That call's small. I think if he had a set on the turn, he would probably raise, right? Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to call him off here. Wow, he raised me with Jack 10. He checked back the flop with Jack 10 and then he raises me. Interesting. Okay. Kind of leveled myself there. I didn't think he would do that. Nice hands. Got me called because he's a random, you know? So I like random sometimes do weird bluffs if I don't know who this guy is. I kind of like my combo as well to call with. I don't hate my combo. I think if I choose a combo, I think it's a nice one to call with. Unfortunate result though. $500L has not been nice to me the last 2 days. Usually I run really good at those tables, but last 2 days they've been giving me some spanking. So you guys just don't want to play anymore? Ace Jack. Path of 3 bets. I'm gonna 3 bet this time. Ace Queen as well here. So I guess people just don't want to play anymore. This will sit out as well. Let's see with the Ace Queen here what happens. So Kudui calls. Multiple folds. I'm gonna continue with a bet here. What size do I want to use here? I think I just go small, right? I don't think I want to go big here. Duke does have a shorter stack though. They want to go half pot here and then jam turns. I think I'll do that actually. I'm gonna go half pot here and jam turns if turn comes out nice. Turn comes like a club, I'll just half, I'll just jam. Duke folds, which is a good result I guess. Check back with Queen Deuce now. So we're going for about almost 2.5 hours now. Like 2 hours and 15 minutes I think the stream. Let's go for another hour. Take back the king 5 suited. Let's bet the turn now. Bet the king queen. Get a call, good turn. We're going to overbet that turn. Make it like 12.5. We take it down. Somebody made a comment on one of my videos, asked if CoinPoker allows HUDs, and no, CoinPoker does not allow any third-party software that can help you in-game. The only thing that it allows is Jurojin. And why does it allow Jurojin? Because it has like a special deal with Jurojin, where Jurojin only offers certain available tools, you know, for the people who wants to use it on CoinPoker, and it's basically just the tiling service that they offer. And I think it's also the randomizer that they offer. And apart from that is, for example, the button that prevents you from sitting out automatically, for example, right? So if you sit out, it just sits you in automatically. That's it, you know. But no, there's no HUDs allowed on CoinPoker. So we got a third here with the 10-9, and we do get a full house on the turn, which is quite nice. So we're just going to continue betting here against Neat City. Let's see what he does. Calls, which is very nice, and the 6 on the river, interesting. Let's see what happens. Checks. We're going to go for another bet here. I like going. I think about 75% is good. I don't think we need to go bigger than that. We're looking for a call from like a King X, and I think he will pay something like this. If he jams here or something, it would be very interesting. Kind of scary, but I'm not gonna. Oof, he does raise me, so I'm not gonna jam. You know, because I mean, there's still hands that are better than me, but I'm definitely not gonna fold. So you know, if I'm not gonna jam, I'm not gonna fold. I'll just call. Wow, I don't know what he was thinking. That's crazy. Let me change this. Do it like this. That's crazy. And I'm like, I'm not gonna jam because, you know, it's a scary board. Yeah, there's a bunch of better full houses. I have one of the worst full houses. And the guy just does it with aces. What the hell? It's crazy. But I'll take the pot though, a nice pot for us. That's how much was that? Like a $285 pot? Nice. Let's raise up with the jacks. We got trips here. I'm gonna start off with a bet. It's a good board. I mean, he might check raise a lot on this board. I still bet a lot though on this board, especially from early position. So he does check raise this time, which is quite nice when you have the 8. So there's not much we are gonna do here except just call. That's a good turn. So with the jacks here, he does decide to 4-bet us. Quite large size. Well, I wouldn't say that. No, it's not a large size. It's a good size. You gonna call here? Ooh, that's a really good flop for us. So with the 8 here, do I want to check this back sometimes, or do I want to bet this? I'm gonna bet this. So with the jacks here, not much we can do here than just call. And it's a really good turn for us. Also have kings on the side table, I'll show you guys. A lot of action right now. Sometimes all the action just comes all at once, you know? Call, we get a call with the kings, we hit his set as well, nice. So with the jacks, we just continue calling and we'll just call river 2. And with the kings here, I'm gonna bet, we'll go half pots. Alright, so that river, I think it's an okay river. I mean, realistically, I don't think he has much king-queen, to be honest. So he has a bunch of ace-king. The only thing that's gonna worry me a little bit is, obviously, you know, he has sometimes queens, but this queen might sometimes kill the action. But although the stack to pot ratio, you know, I think he has ace-king. I'm just gonna win his money. So with the kings here, the flush does come in, but I'm not gonna slow down. I'm still gonna bet here. I don't want to slow down on that. Just jam the jacks here. I'm thinking this 3-bet pot in these positions. I don't think he has many flushes here with the kings. So let's see what he does with the jacks there. So it's a very tough spot with ace-king, you know. But he does fold. He folds rather quickly, which is interesting. Like, I don't think he folds ace-king there. So I don't know what he had exactly. So we got another hand here. We got ace-jack. He opened, I called. I'm just gonna flat. Good turn for us. Start off with a check. Twice against him, by the way. Twice against Piata. I'm gonna isolate here with the deuces. I don't think I'm gonna flat on the button there, just limp. So he continues betting here. I'll just continue just calling. Don't think there's much merit in raising. Good river for us. We're just gonna check call again the river. I think we're going to be chopping a lot when he bets, and obviously we're going to be sometimes losing against King Jack, but there's no folding, that's for sure. That would be ridiculous. P-Max, okay, I'll take it. That's a nice few pots that we picked up here. Let's see, how are we standing today? How are we standing today in profit or loss? Let's see here. So we are losing today $400. Yep, still losing $400. Which I guess I'll take it. We were down like $600-700. Now we're only down $400. And to be honest, like the last 2 days, like like last week, at the start of last week, I was winning a lot of 500, and that helped me cover the losses for 200. And the last 2 days, it's been the other way around. I've been losing a bunch at 500, and I've been running pretty good at 200, and just, you know, 200 has been helping me recoup those losses. I'm going to raise this here with the 7/8. Yeah, against that small bet there, I just raised it up. So let's just keep it going. We're only down 2 binds at the moment, and let's try to win it back, you know? Ace 10 here. Do I want to 4-bet this? No. We got a few hands here. Let's see the King Jack. And let's 3-bet the King Queen. Hello, Dieter. Welcome back to the stream. So like 200 on CoinPoker here. I'm doing really, really well. In general. No tournaments today, Dieter. Oh, maybe. I'll look at this. I'll look at the schedule in a little bit. We'll see what's running. So with the King Queen here, let's start off with a half pot bets. And see what Anarko wants to do here. I think half pot is my regular size here on these types of boards with all of my hands. Don't think I want to go too small. He calls. The Jack is okay, I guess. It's not the end of the world. Just going to continue with another half pot here. Don't think I want to go 3/4 there. He folds this time. I have an interesting hand here on the 100NL table. Two interesting hands actually. King Jack here, we bet the flop, check turn, and now King Jack here with on top of left. We hit a king on the turn, so we're just going to continue betting. And with the King Jack there on the bottom left, we are going to be raising. So we take down the top one, and we take down the bottom one. Nice. So maybe I'll let's see the lobby here. Is there any interesting running today? You know, usually on CoinPoker I play Sunday tournaments. And during the week I don't really play that many tournaments. I usually just play cash games. Because that's my bread and butter, you know? My bread and butter. Still on the waiting list for the 510. I'm third. Few hands here, Need City here. So King Solomon here, I 3-bet low frequency 8 here against Under the Gun, and King Solomon decides to 4-bet me, cold 4-bet. I'm gonna call and flop an 8. Ooh, close. And the deuces here are flat against early position from small blinds. So he does check. And I think we'll just check back. I don't think I'm gonna bet this. Just check it back, take my free card. I think when he checks here, he either has kings or a lot of like queens and jacks. I'm gonna flat the ace 8-9 suited there. I want to play with Mid City as well in the big blinds. That's an interesting board for us. 3 bets now, just folding 8s. I'm not gonna go crazy there. So Anarcho checks. I'm gonna start off with a bet here. And he folds, which is a good result for us. And 9s now. So with the ace-6 here, we wanted showdown the limp pots. The 9's interesting board texture. Check it back. I gotta change the title of the stream again, I forgot. Let's see here. Because there was 3 restart, I gotta change the title again. Forgot about that one. Let's go 4-bet here with the ace-king suited. See what happens. Get a call, we get a really good board. I like that board. Me gusta mucho. I'm gonna start off with a small bet here. 20%. He calls, turn comes the flush in. Don't think I need to be that afraid of a flush, but it is still definitely a possibility. So I'm gonna bet small again on the turn here. Don't think I want to check this. He still has a lot of pocket pairs with a spade, so I do want to get some value from that. Also don't want to go too big. I don't know if I can jam the turn actually. Maybe I can jam the turn. I don't think so, right? I don't think that makes much sense. Maybe. Maybe my hand needs a bit more protection? I don't know, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think just betting small and probably just jamming river. Or maybe check calling river. Maybe he bluffs some hands. Maybe he makes some pocket pairs into a bluff on the river. Who knows? Interesting hand. Actually, I'm gonna check this hand actually. Let's take a little picture of that. There you go. Took a smaller picture. Hello Motivation Power, welcome to the stream. Harry Poker is rigged, yes. He is definitely a decent player. Sometimes does some weird stuff, but he's definitely a good player. I like how he plays. I wouldn't say weird, I would just say he's creative. I think that's a better word to say. But I like how he plays. ace king here. I had a side hand here with ace king. This is a nice board to overbet. So let's do that. As a c-bet, we got aces, kings here. Let's start off with a 3-bet here. We got ace king on the side here too, a bunch of hands. We take it all down with ace king here. Do I want to bet this? On this board, check back. I'm gonna bet this. Make a small c-bet. We take it all down. Okay, I'll take it. Slowly getting to Profitville. Slowly but surely. Welcome to the stream, by the way, Motivation Power. Haven't seen you before. Appreciate you tuning in. Assassinato, welcome as a subscriber. Appreciate it. Thank you for the follow. Okay, ace king here, bottom right. Let's see what happens. Big hand against between Underco and MV Court. MV Court hit reverse the flush. Let's see with the ace king here. What's going to happen here against Duik? We're going to go for a smaller size 3-bet because he is a shorter stack. So we're not going to go too big. I'm not gonna lie. I'm quite happy. Like CoinPoker had those boosters for a little while on CoinPoker, where people would just get an insane amount of deposit bonuses, and that just had an influx of those short stack strategy guys in the cash games, and I gotta say, it was absolute hell. I'm not a big fan of people short stacking in cash games. I find it extremely boring and, you know, distasteful. You know, Duik is he's a guy who's been part of CoinPoker, like, you know, the player pool for like a long time. Even before, I think the day I played on CoinPoker, I think Duik was in there, you know. I'm gonna go for a big size here. I think he has a lot of queen X. I don't think he's gonna fold. Let's fold this time. So yeah, during those boosters, it was just really just short stacks everywhere, dude. It was unbelievable. And these guys just grinding those boosters out, you know what I mean? Grinding those leaderboards. And now that those boosters are gone, like a lot of all these short stack regulars are just gone as well. And I kind of enjoy it. I prefer having good deep stack poker with antes. That's much more fun. The short stack stuff, not a big fan of that. Although I kind of know how to play against it because I've played tournaments for a part of my life. So I do kind of know how to play against it. It's a little bit different though, like the short stack strategy in tournaments and in cash games, because of the fact of the rake. So it's a little bit different. But I do quite know how to maneuver against them. But I'm happy those short stacks are gone, so we can have some good games. I've already asked CoinPoker, like I suggested them if they could maybe you know, put in some deep stack cash games. You know what I mean? 100 big blinds minimum with 250 big blinds cap, which would be quite nice. You know, 100 to 250 big blinds buy-in. That would be quite nice. They used to have it back in the day on Stars, and I'm talking like 10 years ago. You know what I mean? Like a long time ago. That's how I've been playing poker for a while. So, you know, back in the day on Stars, they used to have those games, and it was also with antes. Basically the same thing like in CoinPoker. It was 6 max, but with antes and deep stacked. 100 to 250 big blinds buy-in. And that was so much fun. That was so much fun. Like pre-flop, you can do so much weird stuff pre-flop, you know, you can be so creative. You know, it's amazing. Well, I hope one day maybe CoinPoker brings that in. I don't know if they will, but maybe one day. Maybe one day, you know. A man can dream. I have a dream. Got ace king on the side. Should defend here, ace 9 offsuits. Well, I'll defend it against Pletia. I think it's Pletia, right? Or Pieta. Pletia or Pieta? I don't know. So check flop. Do I want to bet the turn? I think I'll just continue checking. I think it's important to have sometimes ace x still in my range when I check twice. So now he does bets, and we're obviously going to be calling. So I don't think he has king 10. I think realistically the only hand I think that beats me is probably queen jack. I think that's what he has, and I still win against some aces that checks back the flop and then bet the turn. For example, like ace 8, ace 6, you know, that checks back for pot control, and then bet the turn big. So we take that one down. That was nice. We'll defend ace 8 off against the 4x. I think we do. Although not super happy. The MV court is known to be somewhat splashy sometimes. We got 6s here top right as well. So he does continue betting MV courts about half pot. I'm going to call it ace high. Not just going to fold. 6s, no set unfortunately. We have queens as well in the big blind here. And jacked and suited in the cutoff, bottom right. Holding now against MV courts on the turn. Let's see which ones develop first. So we got ace 10 here. You guys can't see that. I'll show you guys if anything happens. Alright, let's go with queens here. If Anarko wants to do anything. Unfortunately, he does not. So jack 10 suited here is quite awkward with a short stack here. Just gonna fold it. All right. The king is here at a 100NL side table. Let's squeeze this. So we got a jam from Evil Shark. So obviously gonna be calling. See what King Solomon wants to do here. King Solomon might sometimes reshove here, play like 9s or 10s or 8s if he feels risky. Not this time, so Evil Shark has 8s. That is an 8 on the flop. So that's not good for us. You know, at least when we lose these types of hands, I don't mind if it's against a half stack and then a lower limit. At least that comes out a little bit cheaper. Alright, so we have a 10-8 here. We opened from the cutoff. No, hijack, sorry. And definitely a little bit loose open, but we can open a little bit wider on CoinPoker because of the antes. Do I want to bet this or check this? I think I can go both ways. Let's start off with a bet now, small bet. Turn does bring the flush draw. We're going to continue betting. So what are my bluffs here? Basically, my bluffs are going to be like the gut shots, the flush draws on the turn, and obviously I have 8x. I don't really have a queen here. So let's bet the river. Do it here. Oh, you guys can't see that. Let's see. So he folds. So do it here. I decide to call pretty well with the 8-9 suited. Let's see what he does on this flop. He checks, which I quite like. So I'm just going to check it back and let's hit an 8 on the turn. That 10 is interesting. Gives us some outs, but those outs might be poisoned because of King Queen. So let's see what Duick does here. He goes for a small size, which I guess this is kind of weird, huh? Because even if a queen comes, you know, a king is a part of his range. So that's quite weird, this hands. I'm gonna call though. I might actually bluff some hearts on the river. So if he checks this, I am going to be blocking the river, I have to. Because he will always bet his queen X's, and if he checks, he doesn't. When he bets small though, I think we just fold, right? Yeah. Don't think there's much I can do there. I'm gonna fold the queen jack here. At this moment we are still down today, yeah, still the same thing, still about 400 bucks. Wanted to keep you guys updated once in a while. I give you guys an update because obviously there's no HUDs allowed on CoinPoker, so there's no way for us to know if we're actually winning or losing without actually counting how much we have. So we got a side table here, let's 3-bet the queens. And we got lines here. See what happens with the queens. So we get a jam from Harry, we're obviously calling. He has ace king, so we're flipping. Nice, always good to win a flip. That's a good hand for us. 400 bucks, we'll take it. Feels good to win a hand, dude. It feels good to win a hand. So that brings us a little bit closer to break even. I'll check back with the 8 now, after betting the turn. So now only down to $100. We're getting there, we're getting there, we're getting there. I mean, we're up, you know, today if we just counted 200, but we're down 800 at the 500NL table, so without 500 we would be up right now like 600 bucks. But that's what it goes. When you play different limits, you know, it's always that's just how it goes, you know. You have a little bit more variance when you play different limits. But it is what it is. King queen here, let's see what happens. Four, five suited, let's open from the cutoff. Interesting board. I actually want to overbet this against the big blinds. That's what we'll do. 7.2, I think I like that. Interesting. He just raises us. Well, there's not much we can do here, we just folds. Analytical playing back against the overbets. Still sixes here, some low frequency 3-betting. Really shouldn't be too many calls, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to 3-bet him. We're pretty deep as well, so it's quite nice 3-betting here with the sixes against him. Let's just flop a set and a 3-bet pots deep. That's, you know, as about as a good board as we can hope for if we don't flop a set. I'm going to start off with a half pot bet. Definitely don't want to check this. So we can still get a lot of value here from ace highs. Wow, that's a really good turn for us. So he never has a 3, right? I think we can remove that from his range. He has some 7-8, you know, which definitely is a part of his range. The big question here is, do we check back or do we just continue betting here? I think we just continue betting, right? I think we'll go for about 3/4 here. Yeah, don't think I want to check this back. He still has 7s, 8s, some flush draws, you know, backdoor flush draws with ace X that he has. The only real 3 that he can have, I guess, is like pocket 3s. But he can still have, oh wow, he raises me. He can still have sets as well, you know? And I don't think he thinks that I have a 3, so. Maybe the only mistake from my end was maybe my sizing. Maybe I could size it down a little bit. Obviously we're gonna call. It's not the river we kind of wanted. This might be a very big pot here. So on the river here, the question is, does he have bluffs, right? Like, he has 7-8s, that's one thing, and maybe pocket 3s, right? I think apart from that, I'm mostly good, right? Does he sometimes play a set this way? I don't know. This is a tough spot here. Really tough spot here. Like, this is obviously the best hand I have that's not a straight, right? Does he sometimes turn some hands into a bluff, maybe? I don't know. I do have a note on him that he overplayed some hands. I don't think I can fold against him though, although I don't feel super comfortable. Yeah. I think I'm gonna just have to click the call button and yeah, it's gonna be it. 8's nice. So he turned the hand into a bluff, which is really nice. We hit up $750 pot. So I think also like this note that I have on him kind of helps me, you know, because it not only tells me that he overplays his hand, but it tells me also that He might be capable of doing things that other people, you know, might not be. And that's a very good example. So we have kings here. That's a 3-bet against, that's 4-bet, sorry, against Harry. So that's a good pot for us. Now we're back in profit. I'm telling you, those 200NL tables on CoinPoker, they're juicy, bro. Like, they're really good. So I think with the kings here on this type of board, I think we just go half pot, right? Or do I just go small here? Do I go small or half pot? I think I just go half pot. No, I just go small, I think. Or do I go half pots? I'm gonna go small. I think both are okay. I think we can never go wrong here by going, I think, small here on this board. So I'll go small. The fact that Harry is also capable of doing sometimes, you know, creative things, I think I prefer small. So now we just continue betting here. We go a third. I don't think Harry has many 10s in his range. I mean, I don't think he should have too many 10s in his range, but he can still have, obviously, like ace-10. I think that's a possibility. So I go small now again, a third, and then jam river. So he has obviously all the pocket pairs, and yeah, sometimes 8, sometimes ace-10. King 10 suited is difficult because I have 2 kings in my hands. But, you know, I don't think he should have too much queen 10, jack 10. I don't think so. It's possible, but it's unlikely, I think. I think he has a lot of jacks, 9s here as well. So on the river here, we just jam, and I mean, we just hope he doesn't have 8s and a 10. That's about it. So no snap is good news. No snap means he does not have his beat. So now we just hope for a call, and hopefully he has just jacks, and that's what he has, you know. I still have some 10s in my range, because I still definitely have some 4-bet bluffs as a 10, with 10x's. Like the king 10, the ace 10 sometimes. But yeah, once he tanks, it's really good news for us, but he does fold this time. I think I'm quite happy with the way I played this hand. I could play this hand fast, but I don't think it's necessary. So we have a 500NL table just started. Let's set that one and let's try to do better. Ace-10 here, we're going to check. Oh, it's a nice little upswing that we had here. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Alright, so with the ace-10 here, we're going to continue checking here. I don't think I want to bet this. I don't think it's necessary. So we're just going to check call here. And just check call river. So river bets again, we just call. There's no reason for this with ace-10 to do anything else, you know. The only value we have here is basically from bluffs. And yeah, we're not getting any more value by raising there. So ace queen here, I guess we're going to be 3-betting this. Let's see what happens against pot. He does call, and we're going to start off the flop with I think a half pot bets. I think is in order. I think I like that. Or should I go smaller here? No, I think I like half pot here. Here with the ace queen, just hoping it just folds, or turn queen or ace, which would be nice too. He folds, which is a good result for us. Nice. Oh, my dog is going a little bit nuts. I don't know if you guys can hear that with the new with what I'm using right now to remove the background. So I don't know if you guys can hear that with my dog. I have a Chihuahua and also have a Pomerian. I don't know if you say that in English. But sometimes they both like to, you know, they're small dogs, you know, so they like to announce their presence, or if or somebody passes or something, they like to bark. So with the ace-10 here, we're gonna start off with a bet, and against a small blind, I think I want to go half pot here. We take it down, okay. What a nice little run here at the moment to 500. So we're going to be theoreting this king queen as well. We take it down. We open the queen jack. Got a lot of hands here. Interesting board here. So I am going to bet this, but I think we'll just go for a small size. I think a quarter is nice here. Don't really want to check this. He raises us, we just fold. Okay, so it's going pretty well. Let's have a little bit of updates on how we're doing, eh? Let's see. I think we're definitely in profit though at the moment. After that, those few hands. Yes, we are. So we are now $300 in profit. Hallelujah! Check back with the king 10. Also, the 500 here broke, unfortunately. I guess we won. Well, at least we won some 80 bucks on that table. I'll take it, you know. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Got a little bit of my money back from 500 tables. So we're up 300 bucks now today. Yay! Woohoo! After being down, like, how much were we down? Like 700 bucks, something like this? Now we're up 300. Hey, he turned his 8s into a bluff there. That was very courageous. I don't hate his play. I mean, I kind of like it. I kind of like what he did there. My dietitian always tells me I need to drink more water, so... Oh, sometimes I just forget, you know? I gotta make a habit out of it. Just try to drink as much water as I can during the day. Ace 10 off here. I guess I'll 3-bet this. Although it's not great. Anarko has been 3-betting me a bunch as well. Yeah, 4-betting me, I should say. We did take it down this time, which is quite nice. That's kind of what I want. If I 3-bet ace 10 off. Put this one here. we got some folds, Let's see here. Let's put another 100NL table because another 200 just closed. So we got now five 200s and 3 100s. Got a lot of stacks today. A lot of stacks. Like I said, like the 200NL tables at CoinPoker are really good in general. I really like them. That's probably the stake on like I think anything above like 200NL CoinPoker is really good. Once you kind of figure out the like the tendencies of some regulars, I think it's quite nice. Big hand here in the bottom right. Everybody just goes for it. So we have an all in here. So what do you have here? A set, 2 pair, and a flush draw. Set does win this time. Wins it all. Nice hand for Trapapa. Nice hand. Defend the queen 10 here. Against Duick. Overbets. I'm just gonna fold. Kinda makes me fold it in there. Not much I can do. Now we're up 300. Anarcho opens 8.5. Gotta be a misclick. I saw Anarcho chat last time. I think he's Latino because he was supposed to speak in Spanish. Or maybe he's from Spain, who knows? Anarcho Poker. Let's open the fours here. We did take it down. No set with the deuces. So here, let's do this. King Jack here, mix between 3-betting and flatting pre-flop. I'll 3-bet this time. We take it down, the King Jack, offsuits. So here on the top right here we have a 500NL table. which I 3-bet ace queen against Pinga. And we're going to continue betting on the flop here. I'll go half pots. Go small here. So he does call. Do we want to continue now or just give up? I think we just give up. Don't think there's much merit in continuing there with our specific hands. There's some other hands, weaker hands that I'm going to continue with, but I think with the ace queen we just don't. King queen here against Duik, I'll just call. Interesting board for us. We might check raise this. So against small size, yes, I'm gonna be check raising this. And I actually want to go like 9.2 here. With aces as well on the side table here. He folds, which is, I guess, a good result. So aces here, we have top sets. So what do I want to do here? Do I want to check or bet? I'm going to start off with a bet, I think. No, check actually. I'm going to check. I think I can do multiple things there. So he does check. I'm going to now overbet the turn, which I think that's the most common line I will take if he goes check check. And he folds. I'll sit out here. I'm not going to play 3-handed. So the 9-10 here, interesting flop. He bets. We're going to start off with a call. Okay, interesting turn. Let's see what happens. So he checks. I'm just going to check back here with D10 and just go to showdown. Interesting river. Let's see what he does in this one. So I do think he's going to bluff a bunch on the river, but I'm not really sure I can actually call with my 10, so I kind of love it that he checks. Nice. Switch this over here. So we got aces top left. Let's see what happens. Oh, everybody folds, unfortunately. We get a walk. Interesting hand here, top right. So this is a 4-bet pot. I 3-bet, he 4-bet, I call. Floppy bet small, I call. Turn, we're gonna check back. Okay, let's see what happens on the river. So I win against like hands like King 10. That's what I win against, but there's not much I win against, to be honest. And he jams, and I guess we're weird. Like what's that size? What is that size? But I'm not gonna level myself though. I'm just gonna fold. I guess we could say I'm pretty happy that we got the free card on the turn to draw to our flush. So let's find another 100NL table in the meantime, because 200 just closed. I feel like playing, you know? I like playing. I don't want to take a break yet. I feel like just keep going. Oh, we got another 200 NL table. One just popped off, so I guess we'll just leave the one that I just joined. There we go. Oh, ace king. Let's see what happens. Let's see what's I think it's Pieta, right? Yeah, it's Pieta. Pietia. Alright, so ace king, what are we gonna do this on this texture here? I think this is gonna be a good texture to overbet on. And probably just triple barrel here, actually. If it blanks. The fact that we unblock the backdoors and the diamonds might be a good triple barrel here. Alright, so this is another turn we wanted to see. So on this turn we just give up. We just give it up. We give it up. Unless a 10 comes, obviously. Or an ace or a king, maybe. Then we have some hopes to win the hand. Alright, king, queen. Would have been a nice triple barrel if it comes blank. I think it would have been very difficult for him. I want to check with the ace-9 here, suited out of position. Definitely going to check call at least once. The small size I do enjoy. I don't think I want to check raise this. I think my hand is good enough to just check call. So we do, and turn brings gut shots. So definitely going to check call at least once more. There'll be some hands that he might still bluff with him ahead against with the ace-9. Although it's getting a bit dicey. So we're at 6 now, 6 big blinds. 12 into 19. Let's call with the gut shot here. Okay, let's see what happens. So ideally we want him to just check back now and have queen jack of spades or something like that, right? I don't think he's gonna triple barrel here as a bluff. I think a lot of people just double and just give up because, you know, call twice. Usually means I have something. But when he does bet here, I just give up. All right. Queen 10 suited, interesting. What do we want to do here? I think we can mix it up here, right? I think we can both 3-bet this or call. I think I do want to 3-bet this now, right? I think I do, yeah. I don't think I want to call anymore now. I'm gonna use that hand now as a 3-bet bluff. See what happens. Nice, perfect, good results. What we wanted. So we got queens top right. Let's see what's going on here. So we have a call, and we have 2 callers. That's a good fall for queens. So we're gonna start off with a bet. So we're gonna go a big bet. I don't think I want to go small here. Take it down. I guess I'll take it. Nice. So it's going pretty well now. Nice comeback. Nice comeback. Alright, so against Duik here, ace-10. I guess we flat, see what happens, and then just check jam, if anything. I'm not a huge fan of flatting this, but I don't want to fold. Not much we can do. So I think I'm going to go for another half hour. Then it's going to be 2 p.m. Then I've been streaming in total today for 4 hours. And I think that's going to be good. Then I'm going to have lunch. He's just suited here. Do I want to sometimes 4-bet this? I feel like this could be a 4-bet. I'll fold this time though. I gotta check my charts. You know, I don't know. This might be a 4-bet here. I think it's 6 suited low frequency, you know? I don't know. I know the king 8 and king 9 is. King 6 maybe a bit too bad. But although we're less people at the table, so less people at the table, hand value does go up. Then we want to be playing a little bit more aggressive. We get kings again against Anarko. I've been 3-betting him and 4-betting him a lot today. Maybe he'll get tired of that. Not this time, he just folds. So these guys don't want to play anymore. I guess we'll just sit out. It's going to be breaking. Let's see, do we have another 500NL table? Play this one here. That was not a great table, but oh, we got another 200 just started here. Let's play that one. So one closes, one starts. Queens. Let's see what happens. Another ball again opens, so we're gonna 3-bet him again. See if he wants to 4-bet us this time. And it's quite interesting, if he 4-bets me, do I go for a small 5-bet maybe? This might be a spot I go for like a small 5-bet, you know? And I do think I kind of like it. I don't want to just jam here, I think I want to go for a small 5-bet here. I'm going to do it. Just click a back 5-bet. Play some leveling games, we're obviously calling. So yes, nice. We did it. We made it work, you know? If I just jam pre-flop, he's just gonna fold, and we made him jam. We made him do it with an ace-5. Nice. That's a nice $565 pot there. You know, that's like, we were a little bit deeper. You know, we're like 135 big blinds deeper, 140. But I didn't want to just jam there, you know, I wanted to induce it. And it worked. Which I'm quite happy about. I've been 3-betting and 4-betting him a lot, so we had that going for us as well. Got another hand here, ace king. I 3-bet him, he calls. I bet the flop half pot, he calls. And I bet the turn I'm gonna triple barrel this hand because I kind of have to with king of spades. Interesting, why does he check jam? Like, he should never have a check jamming range here. This doesn't make much sense. But I mean, it does make it easy for me. I mean, if he does have a flush and plays it that way, I mean, I save myself some money. Because I don't see, like, does he just check jam as a bluff with like ace of spades, queen or something? I don't know. Weird. Weird. But I think usually when people do this, they usually just have it, you know? I don't think there's many, like he shouldn't even have offsuit aces, you know what I mean? So I don't see many bluffs there. It's mostly just flushes. But yeah, I was in a triple barrel. He did save me my triple barrel. Let's isolate this queen 10 here. Alright, let's start off with a small bet here on the flop. I don't think we want to go big. We're going to continue betting on gut shots, flush draws, stuff like that. That's not a hand. That's not a card we want to bet on. Continue betting on this. And yeah, I don't think there's much I can do here. This guy doesn't seem to be the type of guy who folds either, so I don't think it makes much sense to try to bluff on that. Let's go. Alright, so 9-6 suited here. I'm gonna bet small here. I went to 4, so Spiel. God is probably gonna come in there as well. He's very passive, so multiple pot try to flop set. Not this time. We hit a 6 on a turn here. Alright, so I'm gonna slowly start sitting at my tables and calling it a session. We've been playing for almost 3.5 hours now, and that's good enough in my book for a session. Checking back to 6 here and be losing against queen. I was hoping we maybe would win against an ace high, but not this time. Alright. So really good session. I mean, the session started off very tough, very rough. We were down about, I think, $700-800. And now I think we're up quite a bit. I'm gonna see here in a second. I'm gonna take out my famous calculator. And once more table close, I'm gonna check if we're, but I think we're doing really well today. Alright, closing that one. Let's see here. Ace king, bottom left, see what happens. So I think in the end today, I think we're probably up like maybe $600, $700 maybe? Something like that. Which is nice. Most of it comes from 200. Like, we lost, I think, 800, 500 now, something like that. And then basically we just won everything at 200 now. We just absolutely crushed that 200. So we play with the ace king here, and we get a call behind us and then call there. I'm just going to check back. I don't think I'm going to be betting this. We can multi-way. Just take the free card. So a small bet I will call, because I mean I have the decent odds. I mean it's not nice. It's not cool that there's a pair board there, but he might have tens and jacks. He might be just dead. But against a small bet I call. Let me just check back. I'm gonna lose sometimes against eights and stuff, but I think he might have something queen as well, so I don't think I want to bluff this hands. Okay, ace king, I'll take it. So we have 2 tables left now. Alright, so this one is closed. So, what's gonna be today? With what I have left here. So yeah, we're up about 700 bucks today. Nice! Nice! After being down 800, 700, now we're up 700, so very nice session. I am happy. You can't see that anymore. Let's see here. Last one. The last few hands here at this table. Actually, the second to last hands. And then we're gonna be done. Let's see if we can do anything on the last tables. So I'm pretty happy. Good session today. Good stuff. Alright, so that was the last hand. So, like I said guys, today, very happy, good session. Was very frustrating to start again. But then at 200L, we just started absolutely just crushing everybody. You know, really good stuff. And even we did still lose some hands, you know? Like with the kings versus ace king and stuff, if we even got a bit more lucky, like if we just didn't lose those hands, we would have been even a bigger winner today. But, you know, overall, I'm pretty happy. Good session today. You know, now I'm gonna have to go for lunch. I don't think I'm gonna be playing later today because, you know, the hurricane is gonna get closer. It's gonna start raining, and then it's gonna be a little bit dicey, you know? It's gonna be tough to play during these conditions because if lights, you know, if electricity goes off, you know, you never know. Even though with my break, the break only holds for like 30 to 45 minutes, so you never know, you know? But I might come back later today. So apart from that, we're gonna be live tomorrow again, 10 a.m. Same time, boys, CST, you know, I'm gonna be live 6 days a week. So we're gonna keep on streaming and trying to build our channel and, you know, our community. Hopefully, you know, with time, it's gonna grow pretty nice. But yeah, apart from that, thanks everybody for watching once again. If you liked it, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and share it with your friends. I appreciate it very much. And apart from that, I'll see you guys next time. Cheers, boys. Bye-bye.